Hello YouTube, what's happening? It's Sunday, November 15th, 2015, and I'm back. I've been on a long hiatus from YouTube, from just a lot of other things going on in my life, and I've kind of taken a step back, and I've looked over what's gone well over the last year, or what hasn't gone well over the last year, and just been compiling a bunch of things together, and setting some new goals, some new visions for my future, which I'm gonna talk into a little bit more depth in this video here. But I did just want to stay, just kind of come back here into the light, say hello, and just kind of share what I've been up to here over the last month, and some new things that I'm focusing on, and also some new updates. So what have I been doing? What I've been up to? I have been doing a lot of reading. I've been doing a lot of self-development. I've been reading a lot more books. I have always been a voracious reader, especially over the last. I started to read a lot of books beginning about 14 years ago is when I started to read and started to begin reading a lot of books. And if someone was to ask me the question, okay, so what made the most positive difference in your life, and what would explain a lot of why you are here, and why you are here today, and I would tell you it's an easy answer. It's reading lots of books, and it's made one of the most positive impacts and differences in my life. In order to get better at life, in order to get better in your own life, you have to you got to work hard on yourself. You got to work hard on your mind, and you got to program it with the right things in order to get the right results that you're seeking in your life. So reading has been the most helpful for me out of anything that I've done. I also listen to a lot of audios and so forth. Listen to a lot of that sort of format as well. So I've been doing a lot more reading and study here, and then so this kind of incorporates into where I'm going to go here with my life and my lifestyle and so forth. I've just been asking myself a lot of questions here, over the last month, as far as where do I go from here, and what are my new goals, and essentially what's the next step in my life, or the next phase, if you will. And I got to let you guys know, when I started this journey of moving into my truck camper, I really didn't have a plan. I didn't have a grand plan. At the time, I had some problems and I needed some solutions to, and one of those was housing, and I needed a place to live, and I needed to make some changes in my life, and this was the perfect solution for what I needed. I was between careers and so forth, and ended a career, started another one, ended one, and then I needed a place to I needed to make some changes, and I needed a place to live, and this was like I said, this was the perfect solution for me, and it's been an awesome choice. It has been the best choice for me so far. But I didn't really have a plan. I didn't really know how I was going to make everything work, and I didn't really have much of a direction. But I didn't let that stop me, and that's what that stops a lot of people, is they think that they need to have the perfect plan and they need to know everything, and that really simply isn't true. A lot of times that will stop you from making any forward progress, making any forward momentum in your life. You really have to take the steps. Confucius said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the single step, that very first step that you take, and then you take the next one, and you take the next one, and things will be revealed for you as you go along. And that has been what's happened, what's worked for me so far here. But But like I said, I didn't really have a plan, and so this last year I have been trying things out, experimenting living in a camper, experimenting living in an RV park, experimenting with business, my own, self-employed business. I've been experimenting with a few different things here and seeing what's working and what's not, and then just trying to figure out, where do I want to go from here? I mean, do I want to keep living? Do I want to keep, living in the RV? Do I want to keep, do I want to get another house, another apartment? And I don't know. I've just been kind of all over the board. And like I said, I didn't really have the answers, And I know before I started the truck camper, I was following a lot of people on YouTube that were doing this, and they were moving and shaking, if you will, and making things happen. So and then I started the YouTube channel to document my journey and what I've been doing, and sharing things about you with this beautiful truck camper. And then learning how to upload videos and learn how to edit videos. I'm still got a long ways to go with editing and so forth, but I'm learning and getting better at it. And I guess that's my whole message. One of the points that I really want to hit home with this video is you don't have to get it right, you don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it going, okay? And so that's really, really key. So if you're out there and you're kind of on the fence with things, my best advice is to take that first step, and then take the next step, and then take the next step, okay? And you are going to learn as you go. It's not about trying to be perfect with anything, and in my personal opinion. So, you're going to learn, and you're going to improve as you go. It's you got to have that attitude of constant and never-ending improvement, and always, striving to get better. So those are a few things with that. It's been as far as just kind of talking about some other things. I've been doing a lot more thinking. I've been reading a lot more books. On money and business and diet, food. I've been kind of changing up some things with my diet. I am going to be getting rid of my microwave, and I've been basically cooking mostly now on my cast iron pot, which is great, and using my oven more, and so just kind of going back, working on my diet more, going back to more of the paleo diet. Meat, vegetables, and fruit. I've been focusing on more of that eating program, and that's been working well for me. So yeah, we'll just kind of talk a little bit. I guess I'll talk a little bit more into the business and stuff that I started here over the spring and summer, and I haven't really done a lot of videos talking about that or anything, But it did go good. It did offer me a good part-time, business, a good part-time income. Doing property maintenance, caretaking, and just kind of a whole host of activities, jack of all trades type of work, and it went well. I did very well with it. I picked up some solid customers that I do business for every month. I didn't really do any big marketing campaigns or anything like that. I just posted ads and flyers at the post office and other, bulletin boards. Essentially is where I drew most of the phone calls from. I didn't do any big marketing campaigns. I could have done a lot more. I could have done more marketing, to get more leads and so forth. But I had enough of what I was dealing with, and so it did keep me busy. Which that kind of brings me to my next thing. The work has this is kind of the off season with that particular business, and work kind of slows down. So I have taken on a part-time job. It's about 29, 30 hours a week or so forth. I'm not going to go into details exactly what it is, just for my own, my own privacy and protection. But I needed to supplement my income, and and that's what I decided to do. So, and then I'm going to lead into talking about some other things as far as the money stuff goes, and what I'm thinking in terms of my future with how I'm going to generate income and generate a revenue for myself. So just kind of talking more about the business. The business was good, and I think that if you want to be, the challenge with that business is that you kind of need to be, you're kind of fixed to one location. It's not something that it's going to be something that would be difficult to do mobily. On the road and moving around. I mean, you could pick up side work and stuff, doing a lot of those jobs. But in terms of something that's going to set you free and give you a solid income, traveling and stuff, I need to be thinking bigger. I need to be thinking for some bigger projects, and I need to diversify my income a lot more with that. So. That brings me to my next development with my future here and where I want to go, and some of the and the decisions the decision that I have made here is that I do want to be traveling. I do want to be I want to be mobile. I really want to give this lifestyle a shot and the best that I can give it. And I mean, I have all of my cards in a row at this point, and in terms of being a success out there, being a mobile, being a full-time mobile RVer, and generating my own income, online. I mean, I have the steps in place in order to do that. I just need to learn some new things. I need to take action on some new things. The one thing that I've really come to the conclusion of, as far as money goes and income and stuff, having an income with, I've come to the conclusion that having a passive income, having an income coming to me every month that pays for my basic needs every month, my fuel, my food, my insurance, and just having those basic costs taken care of. That's a real necessity with this lifestyle in terms of being mobile, being out there, and being traveling. You got to have income to pay for those few things. I don't want to be one of these people where I'm out there and I'm struggling to make income to meet those those 4 or 5 things that I just mentioned, those basic things that we all need to live and survive and thrive. I don't want to be out there struggling to pay for those things. I want to have income that's paying for those things steadily and readily every single month. So I've decided that I need to learn how to do that. Okay, I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn how to generate a diversified income, a diversified portfolio online, and or through a few other investments. I have studied a lot on real estate investment. But I personally believe that online type of passive income streams are what I should be focusing on with this lifestyle. I may look into some real estate deals, after I've created those income streams. But right now I want to focus on those things. So essentially what I've decided to do is to use this living situation that I'm in right now, and I have a really great living situation, staying at this RV park, and then working my part-time job, and then I still am going to continue to work the business also, and continue to serve those customers that I have so far. I've got some really great customers. And I want to continue to serve them, and so my focus here is over the next 6 to 12 months or sooner to ramp and be hungry and voracious in learning and trying several different things to create a diversified passive income stream for myself. And I'm only talking about $1,000 to $1,500 a month. that's really all that I need to live, like to pay for everything I have. I have no debt. I have investments for my future. I have stuff for when I'm not really concerned about my my long-term future. I have investments that are working hard for me right now, that will take care of me when I'm older. So I'm really only focused on just an income to pay for my basic expenses every month, and then once I have that income built, that passive income built through various things that I'm working on, then I can focus on bigger things. My goal is like not to retire. My goal is to create that passive income to where it's going to pay for my basic needs every month, and then I can focus on doing other things. Maybe I could go and be a tour guide somewhere, doing ATV tours, or I don't know, horseback tours, or hiking tours, or mountain bike tours, or I have that freedom to go do basically anything that I want to do. To me, my goal, it's not to retire. It's not to just do nothing or whatever and just, I don't know, make videos or whatever. I mean, that's not what I want to do. I mean, I want to just have that freedom to go out there and explore and literally just create and do whatever it is that I want to do. So that's really my goal, at this point. So as far as, I did want to share a book that I have been reading, and I would highly recommend it. This is a money book. I guess you would call it, it's an investment book. It's not a book, it's going to teach you how to, this is more of a book on investing, but there are some simple messages in it that are really, really excellent. And this book is called Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. I picked this one up at the library, but you could check your local library for it. I have been a student of Tony Robbins for many years, and I continue to go back to his material because I realize that a lot of the things that he talks about is not bullshit, and if you're wanting to get results in your life, he's an excellent leader that can lead you to getting results in your life. And those that know Tony and have studied under his works, exactly what I'm talking about. He's the results guy. When you've been struggling trying to make changes in your life, he's the one that can some of his tools and strategies can lead you out of some struggles that you're having. But anyways, essentially what this book is about is it's about an income. It's about an income stream. It's not about having all these big, you want to have investments, but the reason that you make investments is for income. Okay. And that's kind of the big thing that I've really gotten out of this book. And I knew this all along, but it just it just strengthened that belief that having an income is really the goal. It should be everybody's goal. And like I said back again, why do we invest money and why do we make investments and stuff? And it's for income at a future time, at a future date. And there are some, I'm not going to go into depth as far as some of the strategies that he lays out in here, but basically what Tony did is he went around all around the world, and he interviewed, what he refers to as the money masters in the world, and the people, and he took the best of the best information from all of these folks, and he wrote about everything in this book, about the truths, about the myths, about the bullshit, about money. And there's a lot of disturbing things in this book as well, in terms of some of the deceitful, misleading schemes that are going on out there, in 401ks and in the stock market, and there's a lot of wrong things going on out there. But he also talked a lot about how you can win. Okay, and that's the thing, is that money is a game, and you can win at it. And there's a lot of people that, and that's something that I think that's another message that I guess I'd like to make in this video, is that money is something that, you either master it in your life, or it will master you. And I have, to me, that's came back to me time and time and time again. There is a way to win at it, and a way to succeed at it, but you've got to learn to master it in your own life, or it will master you. Okay, and it's so true. It really, really is so true. And there's a lot of people that say things like, money isn't important and stuff like that, and you don't need money and everything. Well, those theories and everything, they're great up until the point when you need to fill your RV, your car, your van, whatever, up at the gas station, and all they take is money. They take fiat currency, and you better have it, or you're going to be you're not going to be going anywhere. So I'm not saying in this video that money is everything, and it certainly isn't. But it is something that if you don't master it, it will master you. And I certainly want to be on the other side where I have mastered it. So this is a great book right here, Tony Robbins, Money, Master the Game, The 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom. So no, I'm not getting paid by anybody to say any of that stuff. I'm just sharing with you guys a great book that I have read. I have been reading several other books on business and blogging and so forth. So anyways, guys, that is this video is this is a long one. It's been an awesome year here living in my camper. Like I said, I have some new visions. I have some new goals. I have decided that I want to make this work. I want to continue living this way, and it's all about now just moving to that next step in the process. And hopefully, I'm going to document things. I'm going to continue to make videos here. Like I said, I'm going to continue to be living here in the Oregon coast. So I am planning some other trips and so forth, and making more and more videos and documenting some stuff. I've got a couple of other things here coming up in the future. Some fun things going on. And but that's what I've been up to, and what I've been thinking about, and what I've been going on. So I want to do this right, guys. I don't. There are things that I'm willing to do in this lifestyle, and I'm unwilling to do. And one of those things that I'm unwilling to do is to struggle. So I don't want to struggle in any area of my life. I want to master certain things, and I want to get good at them, and I want to go for them. I'd like to have a plan in place about being on the road and traveling around, and then when I'm comfortable, and when I have those that plan in place and those strategies that are going to set me up to win and succeed, that's when I'm going to shove off from the RV park and say bye. This really is an exciting way to live. And it has an infinite amount of possibilities with it. And the things that I've talked about in this video here today, this is only applicable to me, and I'm only sharing what I'm doing, okay? And I'm not advocating that anybody do what I want to do. There's a lot of people out there that they would say, well, I'm just going to hit the road right now and do it, make it happen, and that's great. I think that's awesome. And there's some people out there right now that, and I'm enjoying their videos, like Adventure Van Man, yeah. So, he's out there, and he's doing an excellent job of showcasing, working on the road and, traveling around. He's decided that, he's going to do it, and he's going to make it happen. And so, my hat's off to people like him. But for myself, I want to approach it a little bit of a different angle, and I want to approach it differently. And like I said, I guarantee you that I know what some of you are thinking. Well, you got to be careful because you might just get too comfortable and then you won't do anything. Well, I'm aware of that, and I'm working through those things as well. And that's been the other thing that I've been focusing a lot of attention on right now is understanding. There's a lot of things that we know we should do, or we know what to do, but we don't implement the things. We don't take the actions. We don't take the steps. And I've been doing a lot of work on myself lately, discovering and revealing why I don't do things that I know I should do. So I've been doing a lot of inner work there with myself also on those things, because that right there is the catalyst to making any changes in your life, is to understanding it's not, we all know what we should do, but it's all about, implementing things and taking action, and we have to, and if we're not implementing things and we're not taking actions on things, that's the mystery question that we have to ask ourselves, is why aren't we doing it if we say we want to do this thing? So that's the last thing I'll leave with you. We've got more videos coming soon covering a few other topics. And there's been a lot of new subscribers to the channel. I just want to say thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for disliking, whatever you thought the video was. Thanks for your support. And if you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is just to simply like and or share the video. So that's it, guys. I'm West Coast Roller signing off. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.